Everyone, thanks so much for stopping by. This is the first Thanksgiving card that I'm going to be making for 2018, and I'm trying to get my mojo going. So I'm going to start off with the pre-created base cards, is what I'm going to call it, that have already been created, and then I'm going to just add my own little stuff to it. This one in particular comes with the card base and the envelope. Now, if you look at this, if you're new at Cricut Design Space, you might think, well, how the heck am I going to fit all of this onto 112 by 12? Well, that's not how it works, so I'm here to tell you exactly how I do it. Now, this one happens to be defaulted at the exact measurements that it should be. It ends up making an A2 size card, which fits perfectly into this envelope. The width is 15.471 and the height is 10.995. Now that means all of this together. That doesn't mean the width of the card or just the width of the envelope. It's all together. So I'm going to click on this. I'm not going to change the size or anything. I'm going to click on the Make It, and then I'm going to go into the mats and show you exactly how the mats work. It's going to cut out the envelope first. Now if you have pattern paper that you want it to be oriented in the correct way, consider this is the top, and then these are the flaps that fold in and the bottom that folds in. It also comes with an inside layer, so you can pick any color that you want for that, and then that's the actual card. And again, you can pick any color that you want for the card as well. So I'm going to get this cut out, and we'll go over to my creation station, and I'll show you how I'm going to put this together and add to it as well. Alrighty, so I've cut out all the pieces. Be sure to put your score stylus in if you have an Explore Air or the score, I think they call it rotary blade or something like that for the maker. But anyway, you need the stylus in there. Here's the paper, and this didn't happen to have any horizontal or vertical design to it, so it didn't really matter how I put it down on my mat. It went ahead and scored it for me, so I'm going to go ahead and just use those guides, those lines, and make the envelope. So you've got your two flaps here, just like that. And I had my score tape here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to put it on this section right there. That'll make the envelope. This particular paper that I bought, I did get this at Joann's, and it's a few years old. But they have pretty paper there all the time. It's almost gone. Check it out. Okay, let's put that together. There is a product out there called envelope glue. So if you want, you can buy that, and you just basically just it has a little paintbrush inside of it, and you just use that to create the glue on your envelope. But I do have some. I just don't know where it's at because I just moved and I'm still unpacking my craft room. So I just need to get my card started. And envelope glue is not something I need to have right now. All right, so we have this, and we have the inner layer that's going to go inside there. And you can pick any color you want if you're new to this. You don't have to stick with what the default colors are on the Cricut Design Space if you don't want to. I'm going to put that there, and then I'll take this off when I'm ready to close it. Now on this here, you've got some intricate pieces here that you want it to lay flat. So let's flip this around, get my glue out, and go ahead and just put, right on the tips there. And don't want to put too much because it'll seep through onto the outside. Just mostly concerned with the ones that pop up like that. And then just give it, a little bit more here and there to help out that layer. I'm going to put this on, but I'm telling you right now, you should have folded the card first because it does have a score line to it. Let's make sure that that's straight. See if we can find that score line. There it is. Can't really see it on the video, but there we go. Push that down. And there it is, and there it is. Okay, I'm going to go just like that since I do have an idea of where that score line is. Helps too is if you use your bone folder. Just to give it a little start. Make sure it's straight. A little bit of glue is going to be needed right under here too. See how that's popping up? And I really should have waited a little bit longer for it to dry before I attempted this. Now I'm concerned that this glue is wet because if I went ahead and closed it, the card would stick together. So I just kind of gave it a little bit of help. And then once that glue dries, then I will fold the card. All right, so let's put our little decorative, excuse me, items on here. I'm using a bronze Studio G. It is, you know, the stickle stuff, and I'm going to do the leaves. Now, stickles takes a while for it to dry, so if you're in a rush and want to try to get this in an envelope and mailed off, I'm going to say not to do that. It's so pretty, but it does take a while for it to dry. It's liquid glitter, I would refer to it as if you're not familiar with what stickles is. I just thought it would be fun to add a little something something to the card. And one more leaf over here. I'm also going to get some bling as well. Great. Now be very careful because if you touch it, it will smear. This is from Michael's. It's just some rhinestones that I bought. I've had it for super duper long time. And I'm kind of wanting to go with this color right here. It's like a bronze color. I'm going to put one here. One here. And then I'm going to bring it back down over here to this corner as well. Alright, and then this is the envelope, which has the score line right there. Alright, that is the end of this card. I'm going to get my mojo going here and do some more cards. I really want to do some shape cards this year. I usually just do like a normal A2 size card and come up with ideas on my own, but I think I'm going to do some shape cards this year, maybe some scallop ovals and things like that. Alright, everybody, thanks so much for watching. I will put a stamp on the inside of this and I'll post it on my blog, and the link is here in this YouTube video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section, and thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great day.